Hi my lovelies, and welcome to my channel Feathers from Heaven Tarot. So today we're going to do a reading on your next relationship. So we're going to have a look at what your next relationship will be like, and how your next partner will be in the relationship. So we have two piles for you to pick from, pile number 1 and pile number 2. If you take a moment to select whichever one you're most drawn to, and let's get into your reading. Alright, pile number 1, welcome to your reading. So let's have a look. We have action. Let's get a couple more tarot oracle cards for you. We have victory. And we have hostilities. So I feel pile number 1, with your next relationship, your person's going to actively pursue you. You might be a little bit defensive at the start, or you might have your guards up, you know, sort of like, who are you, or you know, why do you want to get close to me, or what is your intention, kind of thing I'm feeling. But your person's going to actively pursue you, and they will obviously be successful with the victory, because this is looking at your next relationship. I do feel like they would have probably seen you from afar and made their move, or they've been keeping an eye on you for a while, and just kind of to see what kind of person you're like, or how they're best to approach you, or how to make their move. But they're the ones that are going to take action. As I said, you will be a little bit defensive perhaps at the start, but it will all end well, because you'll be in a relationship. So let's have a look what else we got from tarot. We have 2 of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, and we have 7 of Cups. So I feel like you're going to be quite confused. You're going to feel like this has either come out of nowhere, or like you might think that this person has like loads of options. I mean, why are they coming towards me? You know, what are their intentions? What do they want from me? So there's 2 like possibilities here. So you might be sort of confused, or you might be thinking they have a lot of options. Well, I guess, you know, if you do feel that, you might be confused as to why they're coming towards you. I do feel like this person will kind of have to balance your expectation, and also, you know, really try their best at the start to try and win you over, so to speak. They do feel like in your next relationship, with the Queen of Pentacles here, they're going to see you as someone that's kind of caring, nurturing, also someone that's kind of maybe mysterious, but also emotionally intelligent, someone that's kind of really nurturing, someone that's got their life figured out, in the sense of, you know what you're currently doing. You're not someone that's kind of just starting out. You are quite established in what it is that you're currently working on, or what you're doing. You have a clear plan going forward. You have a clear understanding of where it is, or what it is that you want to do. And I feel that's how they, you know, that's why they're going to be attracted to you. There is some sort of option here as well. So it could be balancing option for you. So it could be you feel like they have options. I really do feel that. So you really feel like this person has options. You know, you're really confused as to why are they coming towards me. You know, what are they seeing in me? So there is a Lovers and there is choice. So Lovers could be indicating choice and balance. So this person, they might have options. They might have people that are into them. Your person, I feel like with the Knight of Wands at the bottom, there's someone that's very flirtatious. They find you attractive with the Queen of Wands. They're very flirtatious. They're going to be charming in the way that they come in. And I feel like your relationship generally is going to be, once they, you know, they manage to sort of get you to trust them, so to speak. So to make you see that they're not interested in anyone else. It's just you that they want. They might have options. Yes, they might have other people after them, but they don't care about anyone else. They care about you. They want you, and they've just got their eye on you. That's what I feel. And with the Queen of Cups, the fact that she's kind of looking away, not caring, you're like, really? Do you really want to be with me? Like, are you just playing around? I don't have time for this, or I don't have time for like nonsense. But they're literally going to be, trying to win you over. It could be in their actions. They're going to be very showing you that they're choosing you all the time, or they want to be with you. So they're gonna come in kind of very quick, in the sense of they're going to be flirty. They're gonna look at you like, it is you that I want. They find you, as I said, with the Queen of Wands, very attractive. You could be someone that has their own side project going on. You might have your own business, or you might have your own sort of projects, or something going on, or you might be studying something where where it's going to lead to. But I feel like you're someone that follows their passion. You're not only really attractive to them, but you're someone that follows their passion, and they find that really really attractive. So let's see what we've got. Pile number 1. What will your relationship be like? So we have Wheel of Fortune, the Tower, and the Three of Swords. So I feel like there might be a bit of conflict in terms of the way that you feel with the Tower. It's something totally unexpected, and I do feel like you're really going to think that this person's going to break your heart. You're really thinking like, this is going to catch you off guard. This is going to catch you by surprise. With the Wheel of Fortune, it could be a fated connection, but also like with karma, it's like you've been working on yourself, maybe not caring, and then this kind of comes in suddenly for you. So it could be like destiny as well. But with the Tower, this is kind of really come out of nowhere for you. You do feel like this person's going to break your heart. Let's have a look. But with the Strength, I do feel like you'll be strong enough to give this a go. You'll give it a chance, even though that you might be a bit like defensive and not so sure at first. You will give this a chance. You will decide that this person might actually be telling you the truth. So I do feel like obviously you will, because it is your next relationship. So let's have a look at what the relationship's going to be like. What is pile number 1's relationship going to be like? So it's a little bit about how they're going to meet. So we've got the Sun, which is lovely. What else do we have? So we have the Sun, the Hermit. What else? What's pile number 1's next relationship going to be like? It's going to be a passionate new beginning. I feel like, so shall we tidy this up a little bit? Okay. So I do feel like it's going to be a real passionate start. There's going to be a lot of passion, chemistry. You will find this person attractive. They'll find you really attractive. I guess that's something that's very apparent. With this, it's going to be like a real balanced relationship, and I feel like it's going to be like a choice that you decide to make in terms of being with this person. So with the Hermit, I do feel like it'll be even though there is a lot of passion and a lot of attraction and things like that, I do feel like there's going to be times where you'll just feel like you'll just need to go back in and connect with your inner self. So but I do feel like this relationship is going to allow you to do that. It's going to allow you both to do that. it's going to be kind of very fulfilling. And with the sun, it's something that's going to make you happy. It's going to make them happy. It's going to be a bit of happiness, joy for the both of you. But it's also going to be kind of a calm relationship. I don't see no drama within your next relationship. Let's have a look what else we got. And then we got the Two of Cups. So this is like soulmate energy. So, and we've got the Strength at the bottom of the card. So it's going to be a really strong connection again. So we've got the Strength twice. So it's going to be a really strong connection, a connection that's really going to be based on a really strong bond that you both form right at the start, even though it does start off for you as, you know, really kind of a shocking, you just either came out of nowhere, or you really didn't expect this person to be making a move towards you. It's not like your usual type, but you do find them very attractive. But I do feel like, you know, with the Two of Cups, you're both going to really balance each other. It's like you're really going to, it's like, as I said, like a real soulmate energy. It's going to be really caring, calming with the Hermit there. And there's going to be a lot of passion, lust, chemistry with the two of you. Let's see a bit further down. What can you expect from your relationship? So we have Judgment and Justice. So it could be that the relationship will evolve. Sorry, with the Fool, into a new sort of beginning or a new stage. So it could be maybe that you both get married, or there might be, even if you two come into any issues or problem, sorry, you'll come back together. But I do feel like it's more so with the Justice here. You know, you could potentially decide to move in together, get married, or take this to the next step. So I do see that there could be a potential of maybe a little separation for a short while. It could be maybe you're not trusting it, or it could be too good to be true, where you try to give it, you know, you try to put a pause on the relationship or stop. But I feel like you'll both find yourself back together again. And then when you do, this will kind of level up again, and you'll decide to commit to each other in a certain way. So it could be that, as I said, you move in, you get married, but you'll take it to the next step. With the Judgment, that's not for all of you, but it could just be for some, where there is a slight pause. You know, you might decide you don't want to go forward with it for whatever reason. You might not trust it. You might think it's either too good to be true, or, you know, they're having you on, or whatever it is. For others, you might just decide that after a while you've decided to have a new perspective on it, on your relationship, and you judged it at the start and it wasn't what it was, you know, what you expected it to be. It really wasn't. This person ended up being really caring, really in it for the long haul, and really someone that kind of just actually wanted a relationship with you. I feel so with the Emperor here. So yeah, again with the Emperor, that is kind of stable, mature energy there. This person could be slightly older than you. It doesn't have to be, but they could be older than you. Someone that's kind of very logic in their work, in the way that they are. They're very grounded, they are action orientated. They could have their own business, or they could just be someone that is well established and well and doing really well in their career. And they know what they want. They know that it's you. They're going to put the work in. They're going to put the time and effort in into your relationship. So I do feel like there's a lot of potential in this relationship, in your next relationship, as long as you're able to you know, really feel like, you know, if they are putting their work in, they are putting the effort, they are showing you that they do want to be with you. This person's not going to be flaky in the way that they communicate with you, or in the way that they plan things, so you're not going to be left wondering. That's how you know with the next relationship, they're going to say, you know, I want to date you, I want to go out with you, do you want to go out, let's do this, let's do that. They'll be constantly communicating with you, they'll be talking to you, they'll be asking how you're feeling, or if you've got any concerns, they're going to want to discuss these concerns and want to try and come to a resolution. I feel this person's going to be very fair as well, so they kind of want to show you that they mean business and they want to be with you. I feel pile number one. Okay, so that's what I see for you, my lovely pile number one, in terms of your next relationship. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please feel free to give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already subscribed, then I'd love to have you join. Have a lovely day. Take care, pile number one. Okay, my lovely pile number twos, let's have a look at your next relationship. So we have the King of Swords, so someone logical, someone to the point that's coming in for you, pile number two. Let's have a look. Pile number two's next relationship. Pile number two's next relationship. Oh, that's lovely. So we have third chakra, Archangel Chamuel, blossoming abundance and appreciation. So I do feel like your next relationship, you might meet them whilst doing something you enjoy, like creative or work, or just something where you, maybe a hobby. I do feel like this person is really going to appreciate you, pile number two. It's going to be at a time where you are feeling quite abundant, but I do feel like you will both grow together, and with blossoming abundance, you will grow, because it's going to be a relationship which is going to kind of feel nurturing and nurture your creative juices, because you're going to be free to be who you are. This person's going to really appreciate you, but they're going to be someone that's kind of logical in their thinking, someone that's to the point. They could be older than you. Let's have a look. What else for pile number two? So we have the Seven of Swords, the King of Swords, the Four of Wands. We have the Ace of Swords. So let's get one more for you. And the Page of Swords. A lot of swords. So I do feel like there's going to be a lot of good communication between the two of you. With the Seven of Swords, I feel like you're previously used to people that are a little bit deceitful, that are a little bit manipulative, that are a little bit out for self-gain previously. And I think you're moving away from that energy. You're moving away from those type of people, or your next relationship, you're not attracting a Seven of Swords, or a situation that's you're gonna have to watch your back, sort of thing. I do feel like this person is going to be straight to the point. They're going to want stability. They're going to want to make this into a exclusive, committed relationship. They're going to make their feelings clear from the start. This person's going to be intelligent. It could be that they are, they're well established in their career, or it could be that they're doing something that or they're studying. I don't know if they're studying, to be honest. I do feel like they're more perhaps well established, or they're just doing really well financially. With a Page of Swords, they're going to be very curious about you at the start. They're going to really appreciate you for who you are. And I think generally within the relationship, they're going to be really appreciative of you. They're going to find you to be really attractive. And also there's going to be there's going to be clear communication and intention right from the start from this person. What's your relationship going to be like, pile number 2? We have Strength, we have the Star, number 2's next relationship, Page of Cups and 2 of Wands. Okay, so I do feel like it's going to be a strong connection. You will feel like it's like a dream come true. But also your person's going to feel that as well. This person's going to be romantic. They're going to the way that they're going to communicate to you at the start about their feelings, even though it is a King of Swords, I think it will be done in a romantic sort of way. They are going to think about it before approaching you. And when they do, they're going to maybe think about what it is that you like, what you're into, and then kind of approach you in that way. So there's going to be a lot of thought that's going to be put into it. This person's going to be kind of romantic in the way that they communicate their feelings. And I do feel like they're going to make it, as I said, really clear in terms of going and making this exclusive and really making this into a long-term relationship. So they do see you as a long-term partner. They do not see you as kind of a short-term situation at all. I do feel like this will really blossom, it will really grow, and I feel like you're both going to grow together in this relationship, and it's going to be grounded right from the start. Your person's going to make sure of that. They're going to make their intentions clear, their feelings clear. They're going to find you, as I said, very attractive. And like with the 2 of Wands and how she's looking into the ball, into the world, it started off with like thinking and planning and then making their move, but they literally wanted to move forward with you. They're thinking about the next stage, the next step, how you're both going to be. So how will pile number 2 feel in this relationship? How would you feel? So we have 9 of Cups, 9 of Wands, and Queen of Swords. So I do feel like previously you were having to have you were a bit defensive. You had your guard up with the 7 of Swords previously, with previous people that approached you, came towards you. For some it might be like previous partners. But with this, with the 9 of Cups and the Star, it is like a wish fulfillment, a wish come true. It is like a dream. So it just kind of come out. I wouldn't say it's going to come out of nowhere, no. I do feel like it's going to be something that this person's going to really make it clear right from the start. So there's no confusion for you. There's no stress. There's no putting your guards up. But with the King and Queen of Swords, I think you're going to be quite logical. So you will be ready to cut them off if they, make a wrong move, or if they just show anything in terms of not being committed, not being loyal, not wanting, what they say, or not delivering what they've promised. You're ready to cut them off if any of that is shown. There is a Strength at the end of the card, but you don't need to worry because that won't need to happen. So we have the Death that's come up, crossing the 9 of Wands. So I do feel like you're waiting for the person to mess up. You're waiting for this to end. You're waiting, like, oh, this is too good to be true, And I think there is nothing. They won't be tripping up. What can pile number 2 expect out of this relationship? Got the King of Cups, so they are emotionally mature. They are ready for commitment. We have the 8 of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles, so they do see long term with you. They do want to, you know, if some of you are into marriage, then they are going to probably want to move in with you, or, you know, marry. With the 8 of Pentacles, they are going to want to put the work in. They are there for the long term, so they're going to put the work in. So you'll just need, I feel like, to take it easy, be calm, trust yourself, trust the connection. With the Queen of Swords here, you are ready to cut it off at any point. You are ready. You're looking out for any issues, any problems, any mistakes, and you're booting them out the door. But I feel like with your next relationship, pile number 2, it's going to be one that this person with the King of Wands, the King of Swords, someone that's going to be logical, but you've got the balance with the King of Cups there. So I do feel like they are ready, they're emotionally mature, they're not going to be saying one thing and meaning another at all. There is potential in this relationship, pile number 2. There's a lot of potential. So I do feel like you are going to be ultimately happy. 7 of Swords, but I do feel like there is parts of you where you're going to be defensive, waiting, you know. I do feel like there's been past issues with the 7 of Swords here where you've had to have your guards up, you've been hurt or you've been done wrong, so you are a bit on the lookout. But generally with the 6 of Wands, this is something that's going to be something you're going to be really proud of. You're going to be proud of this relationship. You're going to be proud of your partner. You're going to, you know, be really really happy with the way that they've conducted themselves, and they're going to show themselves to you, and you'll see that through their behavior, I feel, where they're slowly going to, you know, you're going to feel secure, and you're really going to feel like they're putting the effort in. So it could be that they are, you know, say you're both going out often, or you're seeing each other a lot more, and then you slowly kind of progress. You can clearly see that they're not speaking to anyone else in their behaviors. They're not acting shady. They're just a person with integrity, I feel, and you can really see that. So that's what I see for you, pile number 2. Let's see what else. There could be the potential, as I said, for this to be long term, if you want it to be. If you want this to be, then there is the potential of putting the work in, naturally progressing within the relationship, obviously to make this, you know, a long-term relationship. But it is something that, you know, that you work towards with the 6 of Wands. That's going to be successful. It's going to really be a relationship where you're appreciated, and I do feel like it's going to unlock or support your creative endeavors, because you're going to feel kind of secure. You're going to feel like, yeah, this person is actually wanting what they say. I do see this being, you know, a grounded, committed relationship. There's going to be a lot of creativity going. That's good. You know, you're going to feel free to be creative, so to speak. And there's going to be, you know, so abundance. So it could be that they are kind of doing really well, they're quite abundant themselves, or it could be you are, or you both coming together to support each other, to work together. But it's going to be an abundant relationship. So abundant with love, abundant like financially. It could be also just abundant in just the energy of feeling full and happy, joyful. Okay, pile number 2. So that's what I see for you in terms of your next relationship. I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did, then please feel free to give it a thumbs up. If you haven't joined already or subscribed, I'd love to have you join. I will be doing future relationships or just love readings full stop on my channel. I hope you have a lovely day. Take care. Bye.